everyone, RemanX here with a, well, incoming rant. So we're going to talk a little bit about the new raid slider is here, and they slid into my DMs with pictures of destruction that I really didn't appreciate because my roster was not prepared. If you guys notice, I am level 80. I've got a few G15s that have graced my roster as of recently, and this raid is difficult. And by the way, I don't mind difficult raids. I really want a challenge in the game. It helps me make content. But we're going to talk about something that has been a real big frustration, and I think we're going to talk about, realistically, it's going to be the rewards. Now, these first clear rewards, the fact that we're going to get them for what I'm assuming is 4 iterations of the Greeks if they bring the Delta raid in, that is going to be the big option here. However, the rewards for the tier at difficulty 3, the juice does not justify the squeeze. These are orange elite orbs. The problem with this is it's really geared towards level 80 and G15. And if you, like I said, if you take a look at it, I've actually brought up characters to level 80 to start progressing through it. So I've actually, my symbiotes are level 80. They're 5+ red stars. And I was able to one-shot quite a few of the nodes up until the bio character, where we're starting to push the last mini boss. So this is a 670k team, not something that everybody's going to have, but they are level 80. This is representative of what you'll be working towards if you really want to start pushing these raids. That being said, by no means is it going to be worthwhile if they don't refund some of your efforts with more gold, or at least more gear, as you start bringing up the challenge here. Again, a challenge is only challenging if the rewards will help build you to the end. Because again, you can spend cores and buy energy, but these raid nodes, because if you die, it's permanent. So we're going to talk about something that we haven't talked about in a long time, and it's going to be forced quitting out of raids. And so I'm probably going to wind up spending more cores than I want to demonstrate something for you guys, but we're going to show you guys this mini boss. I've already gone in once. Let's see. Yeah, I've done 53 million damage on this raid. For the stream, if you guys don't check out my stream, you can catch me on Twitch, where I stream daily, some endgame content, some fun, interesting stuff. We do tons of giveaways and have a great community on Twitch. They're second to none in the gaming universe. So let's get right back to it. I had to bring up Minerva. We're doing Mystic Tech Sinister 6. I was able to do this last node over here with this squad. 300 cores. All right, we'll take the shot here. At least it's not 400. And we were able to use this similar squad. I haven't brought up Hela to 75 or to 80 yet. She is a character I will be bringing into Dark Dimension 4, but I just haven't done that. Same thing with Thanos, he's 79, and I think Moss 77. But I did bring up Minerva to 80. So let's go ahead and show you guys the fight to give you guys a little bit of a peek inside of this raid and why it's frustrating. So one thing about this node is it comes preloaded with death and destruction, with a vulture and a Korath. So from the perspective of what's going to happen early on is, depending on who gets targeted, it's going to be devastating. If they target Minerva, it's almost likely going to be a reset and something that we can't get through here. So they got the heal block and the ability block, and we almost have to already start with the res on our good friend. Okay, so he's not going to be able to taunt here. That may pose a problem here. Now, I wish I had everything reloaded. We're going to get this slow on our favorite tank over there, just to prevent it from going. All right, now we're going to try the disrupt. Remember, she's 75 going against the 72, and she landed it this time. The first time she didn't land that. All right, so with that heal block, it's going to be really hard to justify it. All right, so he is almost dead. I've got to. So the problem with this is Vulture here. He's going to get a speed up. He's probably going to kill Maw here. So there's that ability. He killed Maw. He killed Hela. Hela died first, and that is literally what this raid is going to look like here. So I have a couple of choices here. Do I take this? Do I keep pushing? Maybe I can build it back up where I can get another turn off, another res here. We'll have to see. The problem is just the amount of overall damage coming from the team here, and those bleeds are probably devastating. Let's get those slows out there. Let's get some reses back here. We'll see if we can actually get this done. Without the damage coming in from Vulture, we could probably start reloading this node and hopefully getting ahead over here. His charge is going to be devastating. I can't let him get a turn. All right, if we don't get a res here, it's going to be a problem. All right, here's that wave here coming in. We've got a Korath up again here. We won't let him get his next speed up on his next turn here. He's going to kill somebody with one shot, most likely here. We'll get the slow. Oh, and it killed a Greg, which was great for us. But there's Carnage taking advantage of it. Next turn, we can get Maw back here, and that might be enough to help speed her up with the death. So we'll see if we can recover here. Again, we have the looming threat of, oh God, we have the looming threat of the ever-present Juggernaut here. Okay, so let's see if we can get rid of this Korath so we don't have a problem. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply offense down just because I don't want to deal with this. We'll do the heal next turn if we survive through here. Again, this is a massive challenge, not for the faint of heart. So we got defense up. There's that death. Nobody died here, so we actually, with the Greg, we're actually going to be able to get this rewind. All right. We will throw this out. We will rewind health here. We got to get, if we can get Thanos up, at least we can go in for a 2-shot of this node and potentially recover here. We've got 3 turns of offense down. That'll be great to spread. So that's actually your target, is to spread that many debuffs. All right, so now we're actually able to start pushing this a little bit more. And if we can get, the goal here is to obviously get Thanos up if we can. So we have 2 more turns where we have to do to get that, make that happen. So we got a minute left. Can we make this happen? I'm a little nervous by Vulture here. We'll do this just to get the extra turn. We'll slow down this Venom coming in 43 seconds. Kill this Vulture. All right, come on, we got to get him up. And then we could actually let the timer run out, and it is considered a win in my book as long as... So this is what it's going to look like, guys. If you're attempting this, you're literally going to be balancing and trying to res characters. So a lot like we did with the other raids here. So we got them back. We were able to get them back here. So we're halfway through the node. It is a boss node, so it is obviously a challenge here. If I can top them off, it'd be even better. So we're going to try to top them off here. And we will top them off with 1 second left. And a victory. All right, guys. So this is going to be indicative of the raid. Level 80, definitely required and recommended. Obviously, we can go back in at this point. We still have a full team ready to go. So I love challenges like that. I don't think that was going to be something where it was reasonably one shot without deaths until we get those characters at G15 and get the next level of ISOs. So it is clearly tuned for something we don't have right now. So the rant is specifically, we do not have the gear coming from the raids. The rewards do not justify spending the amount of cores that we have to get through it. It's only the raid season rewards. And again, that race to number 1 in the raid season is going to force people through this because these nodes have a ton of points. I'll give you an idea. 1125. Let's take a look at U7. I have a lot of U7 energy. By the way, the energy packs only work for U7. They don't work for the beta raid. Something I forgot that I knew. But that's something to take a look at. So these nodes, for reference purposes, are worth 2,100. So they are a significant portion of a raid season. So something to take into account. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Be ready for the challenge that is beta 3. And I will check you guys later.